Hey, Gary Schultz from Cyclone Custom Vans. Today we're going to go ahead and work on our water system. I'm going to put the pump in, the water tank, get that all done up. Be right back. I got a lot of the parts here, still waiting on the water heater. Today we're going to do the tank and the rest of it. So take a look here at all the parts. So here's our tank. It's 32 gallons, and I can put the measurements down below. So this is our spot for the tank, and the spot on the end here is for our water center. I'll show you that here. It's pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and put in this Nautilus P4. I think it's pretty close to what you see in a Winnebago. So it's got some hose connections there. It's got connections for dry camping, city water. It'll flush your tank, power fill the tank. And you can winterize it by siphoning out of a antifreeze, but you can also use that winterize to siphon water into it, which is a pretty good thing. The sanitize is, I don't know about that yet. But anyways, it's got two openings here, one for tank flush. That is basically to hook a hose up and blow water into your black water tank. I'm not going to use that, but the city water fill has got a check valve on it and stuff already, so that is pretty good. And then here we've got our Surflo pump. I used a 2088 pump. As you can see, here's the model number if you're super interested in the pump. 45 psi, 3.5 gallons per minute. That's our pump. And then I've got this little accumulator here. And then, so we've got this little fancy air gap valve here. They came with this panel. And then I've just got some shark bite fittings here that were left over from before, and some other fittings that were left over. This here is just a little screen that I'll put on before the pump here. So basically it'll go pump, accumulator, and then the rest of the system. I'll probably put a another water filter in right there between the two. So let's go ahead and get started. I got to cut a hole here. Okay, so I got that put in. I just got a couple screws holding it in because I'm going to pull it back out in the paint. Over here, I'll put in this drain right here. So I don't have anything in there right now, but I'm thinking the water heater, this thing's got a drain, and this has got a drain, and then this panel has a drain. So they're all going to go through that hole, and then I'll just caulk it up at the end, silicone it up. So I'm thinking the pump is going to be right here. See this? It's a pretty good spot. And then I'm thinking this thing is going to be like up in here somehow. So that should work out. And then take a look at this. I had to put this notch in here. So I put in the...
Do you want me to come show it?
Yeah. This level here, tank level, just like the... just like I did for the... come on, baby. Come to Papa. There it is. So I put that in the tank a couple days ago, and then it's like, okay, how am I going to get the tank in now? So I had to take out a little notch there. But no big deal. So I'm going to paint the notch and paint around in here, so that's all sealed up. And then I think we can start putting stuff in. So get it out of here. So until tomorrow, we'll put the cap on that, off that paint on there. Keep the mice out. We're going to go ahead and install this panel for the water, and we'll get right into it here in a minute. This panel requires a lot of hookups, so we'll get going here. So this is the Nautilus P4 panel, and if you look on the back side here, there's all these connections, right? Well, you've got to buy the right connectors for this. These are swivels. There's some right-hand swivels, and then there's a bunch of T connectors. There's a bunch of elbows that you need to use, and these are all PEX fittings. And then I'm using these little special little clamps for PEX, and then I bought this crimper which crimps those clamps down pretty nice, which I'll show you here in a minute. But you can see here's a done one, and matches their little drawing here, right? And so I think it goes this way. So I got one more connector to put on here. They slip right on. But I'll tell you what, once you give that thing a clamp, it's not going anywhere. So each page of this brochure here shows you how to clamp another thing on here. And by the time you're all done, there's a ton of hoses on the back of this. So I got my clamps. These clamps are for other things on the project. Here's the straight connectors. I'm waiting for the right angle ones to come. It says they'll out for delivery already. This is a little water filter I'm going to put on between the pump and the accumulator here. And then some of these other fittings are just, you know, things I'm going to use in this project. So I also need to run power, so I bought some AC boxes for the water heater. And there's some other things I need AC for back there. So these are just like little grommet hole liners. So I'm just, you know, I got this scale here, and I'm just measuring by, this should be 5 3/4. So I'm just measuring this guy out by getting it up and put a little mark on it there. And then this guy's kind of wicked. Don't get your finger caught in there. There you go. That's all there is to it. So cut, cut, cut. Okay, so these clamps are a little bit difficult. See, these just, I mean, they just slide in there nice. Now these clamps, on the other hand, now I've been running them so the clamp is always on the top. So you got to get this tool 100% open and get that thing in there. And then get it where you want it, about maybe 1/8 of an inch from the end of the pipe. and hit it. So now here's another thing. When I put this next one on, these all better be straight and parallel, right? Because otherwise we's in trouble. So I just, like, one thing you can do is this, right? So now you know when those are straight and parallel, you're straight and parallel. But I don't know, this isn't the easiest tool in the world, but it isn't terrible. But I'll tell you what, once that's on there, that's not going anywhere. So, all right, guys, this is what a conglomeration of pipes on this thing. I don't know that I do this again. We'll see once I start using it, but I'm pretty worried that this is going to be a leak problem here for us. I mean, this is unbelievable. So here's our little accumulator. These are valves right here for the, if you can see them. So this valve right here, that's for the sink hot, and then right below it there is the sink cold. And then I've got the hot water heater going in on the end of the cabinet there. So there's the two lines from the hot water heater, one cold one going in and a hot one coming out. This one dangling down here on the bottom right there, that's for the pump. And then those two valves down here, that's for the shower, which comes out there, goes up the pillar, over the ceiling, and into the shower, which is right there. So, yeah. This is kind of a nightmare. Like, I feel a little bit like this is harder than doing the wiring in here. Talk about a tight fit, huh? Look at that. Holy crap. I mean, that's as tight as it gets, man. Oh. Okay, well, just a little bit more. I gotta put this drain in now. Put this coming up right through here. Sit down right there. Go into this hole right here. Because, remember, there's the hole for the drain pipe. I suppose I should put a right angle on this one. Anyway. What a mess, man. What a mess. Look at this. And on this side, we're sort of getting there. Try the water today. Fill the tank here. So let's just take a look at the this all looks good. We'll leave that open so we can look at that. Maybe I better get the toilet out of here, huh? So we've got all the hoses in the right positions here. Power fill tank. So I think we're good to go. This is a little scary. Is this shut off? Yeah. Shut off? Yeah. Okay. Well, son of a gun. I hope it doesn't leak. That's closed off so the tank will hold the water. All right. Turn it on over there. No. Yeah. No, but okay, stop. Okay. It's on tank fill. Damn it, it's leaking right there. Well, there's water in them lines now. I just got it turned on itty bitty bitty. Maybe I'll. Oh, leaking. Okay. Not leaking. I twisted that on there. This thing. I twisted him on. One more turn. You can see the Teflon tape on him. Nerve-wracking. Okay, let's turn it up. It's leaking again. I think I'm going to take that thing off. This on direct, maybe? No. Oh, baby, come on. Okay. I forgot to clamp one of these guys. It's in there a ways. Let's see, I think it's this one here. Yep. Clamped. So that may be what I thought was the leaker all along. Oh, am I gonna get in there now? Haha. Okay. So far, no leaks. That was it. Yeah, I got her cranked up on full here now. You can see the tank is filling up here. You can't see that. Here, let me zoom you out a little bit. See, the tank is up to there. And nothing's leaking. Fill that sucker up, man. This is the, it's going to be our countertop. It won't be this thin. I mean, yeah, it won't be this thin. I'll put a lip on it to make it look thicker, but I had to come here to get those water valves. I figured I'd get the wood for the cabinet. Shower drain. No leaks. No leaks. Kind of fun to pop that, solenoid valve there when we're ready. There you go. Better shot of it there. Well, shower drain. Good to go. I got tired of these things. I put some valves on there. That's for the heater. So I can, and it's got a little drain plug on each of them. So all right, so the tank down below is full, and we'll just go ahead and hit this drain. See how it's doing. It's not. It ain't draining, man. The hell? Tank's almost full. And I just turned the drain on and nothing happened. Okay, I did that valve right there. And we're draining. Okay, so it says winterize. Siphon to fixtures via pump. It's like that and that. So now no problem. That's all. I think we're good to go. I just gotta finish mounting the switch. I bought an LED for it, so I'm gonna put that in. But LED light working. This one I'm just gonna turn on for a second. You see it? So no leaks. So all you naysayers out there, these PEX fittings work good, and the gripper puts the exact amount of grip on the ring to seal against leaks. Pretty good system, so I'm happy. The system works. Got to work on that solenoid valve. Otherwise, we're good to go. Hey, Gary Schultz from Cyclone Custom Vans. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.